Hello and welcome to today's video. In today's video we are going to look at a company called Strangeworks, which is removing barriers to quantum. And if you are equally interested in what this is all about than I am, then please make sure to stay tuned for today's video. And with that, let's hop right into it. So welcome to this new episode here of the Hidden Quantum Champions. So we are on the website of Strangeworks. It said quantum computing is Strangeworks. We remove the barriers to quantum so you can turn what if into what is. So here we see, I guess, the interface. So on top it says Strangeworks acquires Quantagonia. So another one of these cases where we see there is some let's say combinations happening here, some mergers and acquisitions throughout the market, some people forming alliances, so things are getting more together, the fragmentation is getting less and less, and here this is one of the examples, but I guess we will learn more about that. Let's first figure out what Strangeworks is doing. So we see this dashboard here. We see recent jobs down here, so it seems like this is executing some jobs, maybe some quantum algorithms, some quantum computers. There are workflow projects here as well. It says something like enhancing cargo load efficiency, progressive PDE modeling, supply chain optimization. So this is catering various different markets with various different problems, algorithms, whatever. And up here we see my Strangeworks API key. So it seems like we have a software interface here, or a software platform that actually helps us to map our problems onto quantum computers. But let's see what we can figure out here. So finding the best solution requires scientific expertise and cutting-edge compute that most don't have. That ends now. Remove complexity, quantum computing, love artificial intelligence or hard artificial intelligence, upcoming release, research, formulate, execute, and analyze with natural language. And here's how the Strangeworks workflows look like. Okay. Then trusted by people you know. So you see Deloitte, for example, and Johnson & Johnson as big logos. There are also some hyperscalers with AWS and Azure. Some quantum computing platform providers as well, like Rigetti. IBM is also very active in quantum computing, of course. And then there's Hitachi and RTX listed here. So, not sure where to start. Let us help. Download the details. We see here the different areas. So there's optimization, logistics, finance, energy, aerospace, and manufacturing, which again are, let's say, very typical areas that are being mentioned when talking about what quantum computers could potentially help with. So what can quantum do for you today? Just ask. So there's probably some chatbot interface or something where you can also crawl a database for different types of problems that might be mappable on a quantum hardware. And then here it says get to solving your biggest business problems with quantum and artificial intelligence. So I guess that's their business. Their business is in the quantum algorithm space, and it's quantum and artificial intelligence or machine learning based approach towards solving specific problems with algorithms. So built for business. You don't have to have experts in science or advanced compute to develop valuable solutions. And then here it says scalable and valuable product options built for the way you work, guided engagement packages available, securely build and deploy your own solutions, and then 40 plus quantum and quantum inspired resource partners. Innovate faster, bring your solution to market more rapidly, adding value to your teams and organizations. So rapidly prototype solutions and analyze results. Use natural language to ideate and formulate solutions faster. That's what we saw before, right? This idea of a chatbot where you type the problem and it tells you what quantum solutions might map to your problem. Lower technical communication barriers between your teams, and then accelerate procurement and deployment process. All in one place. simplify your innovation process, and easily access the latest compute technologies through a single intuitive interface. So that's catering towards all the quantum systems that are available in the cloud. So cloud computing is, of course, a cheaper entry barrier, also catering to what we heard here, right? The procurement process is a cheaper entry barrier than buying a whole quantum computer first. So simplify your innovation process and easily access the latest compute technologies through a single intuitive interface. And then we saw that already. Improve current solutions with quantum and quantum-inspired approaches. Ramp fast with user-friendly API and SDK. So software interfaces and development environments. Your all-access pass to all things advanced compute. And then easily integrate into your existing workflows. So you see GitHub, there's Python, not exactly, Jupyter, then Azure, and so on. So there's like all the, let's say, standard software interfaces, or a lot of them available here already, where you can just hook into. And then how to use it, complex problems, strange solutions. So step number 1 is, I guess, maybe I'm doing something wrong now. Define value. I have to scroll down. I thought I have to click on it. So step 1 in the process is define value, identify strategic goals and explore use cases. We can help you here. Then stage 2, we're moving over here, is select and scope. Choose a use case to explore and define the program. Then step number 3 in the process is proof of concept, execute use case, and evaluate your results on selected backends. And then step number 4 is the benchmarking case, iterate and benchmark use case to advance towards production. And finally, in step number 5, next use case, leverage your new applications and endpoints and choose the next use case to explore. So this is really about identifying new use cases, getting proof of concepts out there into the company. And this is actually not the first time that we are seeing an approach like this. Actually, it is something that also happens in, let's say, the quantum ecosystem when you have consultancies in that area. We've seen even in previous videos of the Hidden Quantum Champions similar cases. So if you haven't seen all of the videos yet, check out the playlist. I always like to promote it at that point here. So this is, let's say, a common approach to do it exactly like that, to bring, let's say, this knowledge into the organization, build up this knowledge on use cases, identifying them all the way towards benchmarking them, and then understanding the business value that might be behind all of this, right? Because most of the business cases are in the future, not yet achievable with the existing quantum hardware. I guess this is to tell you that it works on various different platforms like computers, but also smartphones. You can probably create some dashboards here. It reminds me a bit of these data platforms, like for example, Databricks today. Platform demo, take us for a spin. So here you can schedule a demo with them as well. And then finally, these 3 points here. So Innovators Ensemble, Quantum Syndicate, Strangeworks is the ultimate collaboration of hardware, software, education, and service providers working to develop and test quantum and future compute technologies. So discover partners. And of course, I'm pointing out here the education part. So I'm happy to be part of, let's say, the education part of the community and help people to learn more about quantum technologies, like, for example, with this video, but also other videos in the series. Then there's the better in the best way, backstage pass. So be at the time to have a quick drink. Always stay hydrated. Be at the forefront of computing with your organization. Shape the tools you need by test drive, pre-release features and new technologies, or contribute to our catalog. So there you can apply for the backstage pass. And then finally, read a book, Quantum Books, written by Strangeworks CEO, Worley, and industry expert Chris Ferry, Quantum Computing for Babies is a colorfully simple introduction to the world of quantum. Buy on Amazon. Okay, and then there's access and demo as a call to action, and we are at the end of the site. We don't really see yet where the company is actually located, so maybe we will figure that out later. Going back up, we click on here on the little burger to see what else we can find out about on this page. Quickly check out on the platform. So that's kind of the solution that they are selling, right? Move bold ideas forward faster. That's the value proposition. Use our online platform or SDK to ultimate flexibility, code portability and security. Strangeworks ecosystem plus Strangeworks workflows, applications and compute. And the documentation. Here you see the different, or you see a screenshot from the platform. You see optimization service, QAOA service, and probably we will have some more about this specific one in a later series, and then the VQE service as well. So these are all, let's say, type of algorithms that can be applied to problems or that map to problems. Upcoming release, research, formulate, execute, and analyze with natural language. That's this chatbot idea, I guess. And then how Strangeworks. Access resources. Welcome to the largest catalog of quantum and quantum-inspired solutions. So you have on the one side the compute providers, which include classical computers here, like GPUs, for example, in the cloud, simulators, and then like QSIM, and then QPUs, so actual quantum computers. On the other hand, you have managed applications like Strangeworks, third-party applications, open source, and then of course also custom. So I guess where they would help you to write something specifically for you. And that's basically both combined in this Strangeworks API platform here, which then integrate workflows, so bring quantum into your existing workflows and applications more easily. So that's kind of how you connect then, I guess, to your existing software stack. So then it goes on to measure results. So download the fully documented SDK. Use frameworks you already know. That's, for example, Qiskit here. There's also other ones. And then work in the environments of your choice, like, for example, Jupyter notebooks and other ones. Measure results. So visualize your output and apply your data to the problem you are solving. That goes into the direction of dashboards. So uniform structured output data, as in probably via an API interface, maybe like a RESTful API. Then beautiful explorable visualization. So here you have interactive dashboards and then securely stored in your workplace. You see here something that probably makes sure that you have some data lineage maybe also in the system. I don't know. Manage everything. So control your quantum resources and spend usage and teams all together in one bucket, I guess. So here you see, let's say, the cost dashboard with the pending charges, available credit, whatever. You have the resource deployment as well, so you can add additional resources and manage them centrally. And then you have user and team management as well integrated in the platform. So kind of like your AWS or Azure or whatever Google Cloud dashboard, which is made for organizational access. And again, down here, you see the different platforms, strangely complete. So here's the features. You have quantum hardware and simulator access, huge catalog of leading compute resources, quantum-inspired processor access, growing catalog of applications to make your work easier, managed application marketplace access, standardized application interfaces, intuitive consolidation of jobs and outputs, quantum circuit visualization and export, integration into existing workflows, exportable visualizations and data outputs, highest performance integrations with hardware, organize and manage your teams and permissions, pay for what you use, zero markup on compute, manage your resource credits and subscriptions, and then support for major quantum SDKs, first year support with 24 hours SLA and asynchronous chat. So similar to what we actually know from existing data platforms, which are very popular today. This is basically the same thing as the next level thought for quantum systems. And then the call to actions are to get access right away or a demo, which of course we are not doing in today's video. Back to the burger up here, we see that there's some login key here. You can also learn about the possible careers, so open positions. You can use the chat, and there's the About It page. Let's quickly check out the chat. So this is now a live demo. Let's see what we can figure out trying this. So your quantum knowledge, let's say some, that's fine for us. Pick a topic, and then here we can ask everything. So I am looking for an algorithm to help me. Let's say we are a company in the manufacturing space and it is about optimizing my factory floor or shop floor design, so the layout of machines for production and optimal product flow. And then we press go here and let's see what happens now. I have not tested that before, so I have no clue how long it takes, if it actually works, if I'm using it for the right thing now or if I'm misusing it. But that's now really just for my curiosity. So we get an output here. I will quickly read through that once it's done. So we see there's a lot of output generated. It even goes deeper, and let's quickly go through it. So, optimizing a factory floor design involves arranging machines and workstations to maximize efficiency and minimize cost. Quantum computing can offer new approaches to solving such optimization problems, which are often NP-hard problems. NP-hard problems are problems that cannot easily be solved by a classical machine, or they have a very exponential increase in runtime as the complexity of the problem is increasing. Here are some algorithms and concepts that could be applied to this problem. So the QAOA, Quantum Approximate Optimization Algorithm, is a hybrid quantum classical algorithm designed to solve combinatorial optimization problems. It can be used to find approximate solutions to the factory floor layout problem by encoding the problem into a cost function that the algorithm attempts to minimize. The algorithm iteratively improves the solution by adjusting parameters that control quantum gates, leveraging quantum superposition and entanglement to explore multiple configurations simultaneously. Okay, makes sense, but I think that is what most algorithms are doing, leveraging superposition and entanglement. Then there's the variational quantum eigensolver, VQE. Although primarily used for finding the ground state energy of molecules, VQE can be adapted for optimizing problems. The factory layout problem can be mapped to finding the minimum of a cost function similar to finding the ground state energy. And that's actually a very similar statement to what we've seen here before. Just for the VQE now, VQE uses a parametrized quantum circuit and a classical optimizer to iteratively find the optimal parameters that minimize the cost function. Then there's quantum annealing. Quantum annealers, such as those developed by D-Wave, are specifically designed to optimize problems. The factory floor layout can be formulated as a quadratic unconstrained binary optimization, so QBO problem, which quantum annealers can solve. Quantum annealing explores the solution space by exploiting quantum tunneling, potentially finding better solutions than classical methods. Then there's Grover's algorithm for search, which is one of the, let's say, very fundamental and early stage algorithms in the world of quantum computers. It says, while Grover's algorithm is primarily known for unstructured search, it can be adapted for optimization by searching through possible layouts. It provides a quadratic speed up over classical search methods, which can be beneficial if the problem can be structured appropriately. And then finally, quantum machine learning. Quantum machine learning algorithms can be used to predict optimal layouts based on historical data and simulations. Techniques such as quantum support vector machines, so QSVs, or quantum neural networks might be applied to learn patterns and suggest improvements in layout design. When considering these quantum approaches, it's important to note that current quantum hardware is still in its early stage. So here comes the, let's say, the closing statement, and practical implementations may require hybrid quantum classical systems. Additionally, the problem needs to be carefully formulated to leverage the strength of quantum algorithms effectively. And then, okay, you can probably try to dig deeper here and reach out to them. And there's some more ways to do that here. So you can, for example, how can quantum algorithms handle constraints and factor flow optimization problems? And then I guess if you click on that, you will get another answer from this chatbot. So it looks like a retrieval augmented generation kind of approach that helps you within the knowledge hub of Strangeworks to identify if your problem matches to what they can offer. And I think it's actually a nice idea as an entry point. Of course, there's always some risk of hallucination or missing information that is then interpolated by the language model in a wrong way. So there's always some chance of misinformation, of course. But I think the answer is, let's say, not getting me right into how to start, or it's a very superficial one, but actually it also links to this contact down here where you can then reach out. So I think it's a good way to, let's say, get a first feeling if your problem somehow matches to something, or if maybe a quantum computer is not the solution. And maybe we can test that one as well. Let's open a chat and say, I need a way to clean my laundry quicker. Let's see if a quantum computer can also solve that. Okay, well, seems like there are some solutions to that. It says here, while quantum computing isn't directly applicable to physical cleaning laundry, it can potentially contribute to optimizing processes related to laundry in a few ways. So you see here, optimization of supply chains, material science, logistics and scheduling, and energy optimization. So, well, I mean, again, this is like just the way that it's set up, right? I guess it's set up in a way that it always points you towards something with quantum computing and away from the problem. But again, down here you have this contact button. So I think it's a nice way to get people engaged. Probably it's also interesting to learn about all of these strings that people are actually input, to learn what are the problems that people are looking solutions for. So I hope I didn't destroy the data set here with my strange statement about laundry cleaning. But yeah, I think that's a good and a funny tool to start interacting. Quickly, as always, at the end of every episode, let's quickly also check out about the company. So our strange mission, we put quantum technology in the hands of people who will shape a better future for all of us. Who is Strangeworks? Headquartered in Austin, Texas, Strangeworks is on a mission to turn computational complexity into real-world solutions. With the largest catalog of quantum and quantum-inspired computing resources on an innovative cloud platform platform backed by computational experts, we make the transformative potential of quantum computing accessible to all. Wow, that's a long sentence. Our AI-powered workflows make it easier to enterprises to solve today's toughest challenges, accelerate breakthroughs, and future-proof their operations. Partnering with customers worldwide, Strangeworks delivers immediate return on invest while shaping a smarter quantum-enabled future. So now we already know they are based in Texas, in Austin, so in the US. They are building this platform. It includes all the catalog of both quantum inspired computing resources and quantum computing resources. You have these experts that are behind that. And then, of course, you have here again a chance to reach out to them or to join their team of people. And I guess that is the team at Strangeworks today. Here it says Austin Business Journal's best place to work, and then Quantum Workplace's best place to work as well. So it seems like a very nice working environment with them. And with that, I think we are already again at the end of today's episode. As always, if you liked it, please make sure to share this video with a friend. If you don't want to miss out on the next one, which might be even a stranger company, who knows, then make sure to subscribe to this channel, and I'm looking forward to see you again soon. Until then, always stay hydrated. See you then. Bye bye.